It's the Joseph Curry Show on November the 24th, 2018, and we're here to talk about the rivalry games, the rivalry football games or college football. We're here to talk about Alabama on their way to clinch and on their way for the SEC championship game when they humiliated Auburn in the biggest blowout ever. Clemson Tide and Alabama beating Auburn in the most old-fashioned blowout in the history of college football. And Alabama can't be stopped. Number one seed in the college football here. And they were number one in the East. They will face Georgia next Saturday. Now everybody know that Nick Saban is the best coach. I think Alabama is going to be good. It's going to be awesome team. They are the awesome team going to the SEC championship once again and be champions again. Although Notre Dame is in, they're on the number two spot, and they're right here. They're on the SEC. We know what the score was. We're going to learn about this in just a minute. But I can take this time. Alabama, the one that score is on the hunt, as we have just seen this before. And don't forget, Ohio State beat Michigan 62-39 after blowed away and then won the game. 62-39. Michigan got shut down again. Wow. They got shut down. They were the number 4 seed. Will be off the playoff spot. And the rivalry week has just got bigger. You know these two don't even like each other. It's just the game. Michigan and Ohio State. I mean, Michigan had a great start, and then the second half they just didn't do right at all. And the all on Gene Harbaugh says, "Well, if you gotta win, you gotta win the game," and that's how it is. But it's not to be. And so now Ohio State, at the number 10 spot, will be moved forward. And also, don't forget, um, the Ohio State or the better team probably ever continue. Penn State, the number 12 seed. You got Lawson teams ever. Clemson just took over the spot. They took over South Carolina and they're beaten, and that's what the score was. So we're gonna see and find out. We're gonna check this out. And the score right about now, we're gonna see we're probably gonna see in a minute. So Ohio State, best team ever, beating Michigan, and I said they might be in the playoffs for a while, but now they're gonna move into the star signs, and we just don't even know what's going on, and that's how it is. So Ohio State, they took over. They beaten humiliating Michigan State, and then most by Ohio State in series history versus Michigan State, most by any teams by versus Gene Harper, 130 the 173 games, and well, for Ohio State, not bad at all, and that's just how it happened. I mean, they're the best team, and then they are Clemson, Big East, they are Clemson, the Big Ten East will face Northwestern in championship game that will be next Saturday. Ohio State, the breaking news is Ohio State or Clemson, the Big Ten in the East, facing the Northwestern. We're going to see it live on Fox for sure. Now, we talk about Alabama. Alabama, baby, World Tide War. They're the number 1. I like it. I'm going for Alabama. I love Alabama defense and offense. The number 1, they're fast, they're strong, they're happy, and that's what it is when it comes to win national championships, national tie games. it was all about this. We saw this in the game, and that's for sure. And I both can't be pleased about it. So we might see now Miami 24 over 24-3 over Pittsburgh, then out of the top 25. And the good start is that the bad start is now we saw Alabama Clemson tie. They're 12-0, they're 8-0 in the SEC, and not having any problems going to the championship game against Georgia. So, and then the score was Georgia is number 5. They 11-1, beating Georgia 10 45-21. So they're gonna be on the spot. And now you saw Texas A&M, and eventually they tied the game. Probably gonna see Clemson and Georgia and South Carolina the score in a minute. Now here it is, folks. We got not breaking in points that we're not taking. So we are going to see what the score was for this game. Now okay, Clemson 42-21 the score, and it's in the third quarter with 12-1 left. And you got the part is you got Kentucky over Louisville 25, Kentucky 42, and Louisville 10. Now we're going to talk about North Carolina and NC State. The two teams don't even like each other. So what we have been seeing right but now, so there is a hard-fought battle. It was a good game, great game. North Carolina up top 28-21, and then NC State came back. That was more importantly, they got the one back and they scored, tied the game up. Both teams going back and forth. It was a hard fought game and ball crashing and hell hitting. And then it came to the overtime when North Carolina missed the field goal in overtime. Carolina got down first. They played offense and then missed the field goal. They were going 4 downs, missed the field goal, and then NC State turned. It's NC State turn to win the game. The game's all still tied 28, and NC State, or the one back, we got the touchdown, and that was it. And then all of a sudden, the whole hell just broke loose. All hell just broke loose. NC State and North Carolina just going right at each other, punching, throwing each other, pushing and shoving. Broad start of being the run. So NC State won the game, and the North Carolina Tar Heel season is over. And they only got one win this season, and the coach may be fouled. I don't know what is happening, but it may be something else with the Germanic. So the game right now, the season right now for UNC is over, but the basketball season is here. The basketball season is here. We'll focus on the UNC now, UNC basketball now. We don't even know what the score was. We don't even know what's happening right now. We'll let you know what the score of USC and Notre Dame right about now. And we're going to talk about this sort of concern. But those frustrating UNC players, I mean, I love them. I love them to death. But this is the brawl we have seen once before. God, look at this. Fight broke out, and all hell broke loose. It's mess, mayhem everywhere. And the NC State did. You saw the punch on NC State on the UNC playoff. That will be suspension as well. And for sure, all these games right now, if we really love NC State and North Carolina, you gotta watch it and see it to yourself. I mean, both teams don't even like each other very much. Probably it's bad blood between the two. It may not be bad blood, but it may be continuing for a while, just like Ohio State and Michigan. Okay, enough about that. We don't want to talk about that, but for sure, it's a good game for NC State. They did won the game. I mean, we lost. We lost 34-28. And I gotta say, you don't want to talk about that game for sure. That is really, really concerning. So we're trying to let you know we're gonna get to this bowling point for right now, and we're gonna see if. But I think I'm gonna have to take a look and see just the thing for the USC Trojans and Notre Dame. Although they are in the playoff spot, so we're gonna get to a chance. We're out of time right about now. So we'll let you know right about now. Okay, we're done. So Ohio State is still on. Clemson is still in the playoff spot, and Alabama is on the playoff spot as well. About to head to the championship. That Clemson, and now the score for the next guys: USC Trojans 10, Notre Dame 7. Notre Dame's in the number 3 spot, so they'll get 4 for sure. So that's all I have to say for now. And more on this college football here, and the championship game will be next Sunday. I mean, the championship game will be next Saturday. And that's all I have to say about that for this Alabama and Georgia and Ohio State versus Northwestern, and of course, Clemson versus Pittsburgh. That happens. That's all I have to say. This is Joseph Kerr. Peace out. Bye. Bye bye. See you next time.